Mayor of Claremore says it has been a dangerous last several hours driving around town because of just so many down power lines. Mayor Debbie Long says first responders had a hard time getting into the east part of town where she says the worst damage is. She says aside from the down power lines, trees were uprooted and several homes are also damaged this morning. Long says rescue teams are coming in from other cities to help out.
It's all hands on deck, literally. So just anybody who's coming in from out of town that are able to help, other rescue teams are coming over to help. We're just trying to assess the damage, get help to the people who need it.
Long says there's been a lot of people showing up to look at all of the damage, so she's asking people to stay home because it is not safe yet with so many down power lines across town. And we continue our live team coverage this morning in Claremore. News on 6 meteorologist Stephen Narins is live with a closer look at the damage for us. Stephen?
Yeah, well, Jonathan, as we've been hearing, you've been hearing from officials in Claremore and to the east talking about how dangerous it is to be in town after all the damage. And so we're actually just a couple miles south of Claremore on Route 66 at about 510 Road or King Road. And this is where police have the road totally blocked off, or access to town is blocked from here. And as you also heard just a little while ago, access coming in from the east of Claremore to the west is blocked. Essentially, they're really trying to keep folks out of the town of Claremore right now from all that we've seen, because as you've been seeing from some of the footage from OSH Sky News 6 and some of the footage from last night, just so much damage, tree damage, house damage, power line damage. Some of the reports that we had been seeing throughout the night, and obviously we're getting more of those live views this morning, but large amounts of building debris. Will Rogers Boulevard was an area that we'd heard was particularly impacted, close to downtown Claremore. The First Baptist Church in Claremore, we had heard reports had roof damage. Of course, there was power lines down at the Quick Trip there in downtown Claremore last night. Employees at the Pizza Hut in Claremore told us that the storm blew out their car windows. Just the reports just kind of go on and on and on. Unfortunately, a lot of cleanup in Claremore this morning. And again, you're basically not able to get into town right now as they are trying to keep the town clear for the first responders, emergency responders, to get things cleaned up in Claremore. We'll continue to give you some more updates as we go through the morning on the situation.